Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul fatin afiqah binti idris. My matric number is 280521. There are 5 entities and 41 activities in the table of entities and activities in Sampin and Songkok Enterprise Purchase and Cash Disbursement System. First, inventory control clerk that handle about the inventory stock. Second, purchasing clerk that handle about purchasing inventory. Third, receiving clerk that handle about receiving inventory. Then storekeeper that handle about shelf the inventory, and last, account payable clerk that handle about liabilities and payment to the supplier. The context diagram for Sampin and Songkok Enterprise Purchase and Cash Disbursement System have 3 rectangle shapes to represent 3 entities, which is inventory control, storekeeper, and supplier. They also have 1 circle shape to represent the whole process in Purchase and Cash Disbursement System. The logical DFT in Sampin and Songkok Enterprise Purchase and Cash Disbursement System have same entities as in context diagram, which is inventory control, storekeeper, and supplier. The circle shape in context diagram are expanded into 4 circles to represent the process in Purchase and Cash Disbursement System, which is ordering, receiving or inspection, approved supplier invoice, and cash disbursement process. The logical DFD also have 2 documents, which is general ledger and account payable. The flow chart have 6 departments, which is internal control department, purchasing department, receiving department, storeroom, account payable department, and cash disbursement. The process starts with inventory control clerk. Check the inventory subsidiary ledger and make a purchase request from purchasing clerk to order the inventory from supplier. Then suppliers send the inventory to receiving department. Receiving clerk inspect all items and send them to the storeroom to storekeepers tag item on shelf. After that, suppliers send an invoice to notice Sampin and Songkok Enterprise about their liabilities. Account payable clerk check the liabilities and prepare a payment voucher. The payment voucher are approved and signed by manager and send it to supplier to make a payment.
Hi. Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Arif Najmi bin Ismail. My number matric is 280314. Okay, next is the strength of internal control procedure in the Sampin Songkok Enterprise. Okay, first, there are fast service. They open a phone call system for the urgent order as a fast rate, and then there are segregation duty. Every department has their own duties and responsibility, and then there are quality control system. They are expert in preparing file and other information involved. Okay, then there are strong verification. Verification must be done from the top management and lower management, so the information that be secure.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Siti sholehah binti johar. My number matric is 280544. I will continue to question C. The 5 possible witnesses in the Sampin and Songkok Enterprise for purchase and cash disbursement is: first, company failed to provide an official account company. All staff use their personal email instead company for purchase order. They have no way knowing all the areas where their firm data is held. Personal email account not protected by their company's security standard. Second, the company's scarcity of supervision. Supervision is a mechanism that seeks to help individuals being supervised. So there is no single manager in charge supervising the clerk and staff in the company. Third, the company failed to reconcile bank account in a timely manner. Bank reconciliation may also involve a summary of bank statement and verify document return. Any suspicious object should be inspected and analysis. Next, the company failed to segregate duties. In order to miss accurate money, person would have to work together rather than one person operating alone. The company instead to use the same clerks that the clerks prepare the payment voucher and the same clerk update the payment in the account payable subsidiary ledger. Last but not least, the company no independent verification procedure that work to ensure that the workers are following the regulation and not circumventing internal controls. The company did not examine management reports, both computer and manual produced in the purchase and cash disbursement operation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi, my name is Nurul arifah binti Ismail, number matric 28052. I will explain the risk exposure that might have result from each of the internal control weakness identified. First is purchase. Fail to provide an official account company to send an email requesting for a purchase order. The risk is such as virus, data integrity and loss of confidentiality where there will be a problem to back up the data in personal email if any virus attack the email. Second is purchase under scarcity of supervision. It will make a quality of work not going well and the risk of receiving incorrect items, quantities and damaged goods, and it worries the employees are doing work sluggishly because no one supervises them. Third is cash disbursement. Under fail to reconcile bank account in a timely manner, so there will be no record for day-to-day operation, and it will harder management to make a proper decision for a company. Fourth is cash disbursement under segregation duties. It will increase a fraud such as check tampering, so it will establish fraudulent liabilities. And fifth is purchase and cash disbursement under no independent verification procedure. It will give an inaccurate recording transaction either manually or computer, so it will affect the company overall data.
So my name is athirah najib. My matric number is 281455. So today I'm going to talk about the internal control. The first one is access control. Access control are controls that ensure that a choice party only that could access the company assets such as source documents, journals, and ledgers. The company could install a multi-level security to prevent from outsider access the data and leak of the company information. The company could also implement password control to access any of the company data. The second one is supervision. Supervision is an act of a control activity where it is involving critical oversight of employees. Usually, supervision is needed because it is a cooperative control in an organization which is too small for sufficient segregation of duties. The company should increase the supervision for the employee to increase their productivity and effectiveness in work by increasing a supervisor who can lead them and a few CCTV to monitor on them. The third one is accounting records. Information that being provided by the company must be timely information in appropriate details to permit proper classification and financial reporting. The information must be kept up to the date to make sure all the information is valid to make decision making. The company could use the automated posting accounts to whenever a transaction happens, as the information will be kept updated. The fourth one is segregation of duties. Segregation of duties is the separation of employee duties to minimize incompatible function. In this case, SSE should appoint another employee to work with the account payable to increase the quality of the work and avoid mistakes that could happen if only one person to handle everything. The fifth one is verification. Verification procedure is important because it is independent check of the accounting system to identify error and misrepresentation. Error and misrepresentation should be identified early to avoid more mistakes to happen in the future. The company could apply the automated three-way match to avoid this problem. That's all for me. Thank you very much.
Possible ways of applying information technology to transform business of a conventional platform to digital business operation is advertising using social media. The internet serves as a video salesman or dedicated to the rest of the world, allowing business to be remembered, as people nowadays love to scrolling down their social media such as Facebook and Instagram, so it will attract more customers and it can increase revenue company. And also, it can reduce expenditure cycle in financial phase because using flyers and templates, it will just increase company expenditure. So, using social media, it will not cost too much and sometimes it does not cost anything for advertising.
Okay, next is the installing accounting information software ICE. Okay, software of ICE is the software component of ICE of the computer program used to store, retrieve, process and analyze the company financial data. Okay, from this software, it can give an accurate database that easier the company while enter the data, and then it can secure the information of the company. And then it also can auto managing of revenue and expenditure cycle.
Next point is enabling artificial intelligence AI in decision making. According to the Jake Frankel field Golden Spot, AI is the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think like human and mimic like their action. According to the Bernard Mark, AI has done much for many industries, it making a notable effect in the Department of Accounting and Finance. The use of AI will certainly provide immediate solution, comparability and reliability to assess functions which make the process of decision making become easier.
Next, the possible ways of applying information technology is tracking system, such as enabling GPS tracker on the vehicle of delivery boys by any food company and also during the shipping process. Second, the tracking system is a mechanism in place that captures how the shopper interacts and send the data back into the company. Third, the tracking system is automated system that reduce paperwork and lower administrative costs. Last but not least, the tracking system is generate and save detail on the package information, print barcode labels for unmarked deliveries, and receive signature on electronic delivery.
Assalamualaikum, I'm gonna talk about one of the possible ways to transform a conventional platform to digital business operation is by using robotic process automation (RPA). RPA is a robot software that handles repetitive tasks that employees do on a daily basis. For example, entering the data information and doing transaction-related work that happens a lot in the revenue cycle and expenditure cycle. RPA reduces the cost of hiring an employee to do the basic tasks and only needs one employee that will check on the system to identify any errors or problems. Since it is a robot, surely there will be less error and more of a higher accuracy that would lead to less time waste and cost to fix the problem for any mistake that would happen. From human errors. The information that would be processed from this robot software would have more quality and the productivity also would be higher since it is a robot that could handle lots of work. All the data processing, data-related tasks and invoicing processing that happen a lot in business could be easier with RPA. All the accounting information would be provided with a higher accuracy and quality with less mistake, and this will lead to better decision making for the organization. Thank you very much.